Hello everyone, my name is Bijix, aka Bijan, aka The Awesome, and I am right now making our new intermediate programming language tutorials in a new program, and this is going to be not a continuation of the old one, which is in Batch, which is only for Windows, but this one instead will be in a new programming language. Now, this programming language is free to get, and like the programming software for it, and the language is called Turing. Now, if you've heard of it, you probably in Toronto or Canada. Because this is a Canadian, more like a Canadian language to use. Because basically, let's go into the background of it. It was made by it was made by two people named Rick Holt and I believe the second one was James Cordy. Yeah. And they had invented they created the language, which is a really it's a weird mix. It's like a mix of Batch and Java together. It makes kind of like a medium level programming language. So it's really cool. If you want to download it, go to compsci.ca/Boltsoft and .ca because it's .Canada and computer science. So it's really easy to use. I really like this program. It has a lot of functionalities that are different from Batch and other easy software like languages. So yeah, we're gonna go over that. So they named it after a man named Alan Turing, who was supposedly the father of artificial intelligence and the theory of computer science. And yeah, so he was a British guy, and they made the program after it. So, anyways, we're going to continue and do this tutorial. I'll leave the link for the download in the description below. I recommend getting Turing 4.1.2 because the 4.1.1s have a problem with a feature in them. So I'll explain that later. But yeah, so I recommend getting 4.1.2. Okay, so let's go away from that, and I will open up the program. After you download the program, I didn't have to install it or anything. I just open it from the folder, but you may have to install it. Anyways, when you open it, you come up with this nice little I don't know what you call it, like text box, and this is your notepad running text command thingy that you will be running all your code in. So it's like Notepad for Batch, but it's specifically designed for Turing. So when you have this open, you can go ahead by doing a header and or using a comment system. Now, it's always good to start with comments. So comments are things that are when you type in at the top a command, a character that overlooks the command that you put on into the space behind it. So I'm going to put down the %, which is the overlook command, and basically it says that anything behind the % will become a comment, so it will not come up in your program. So I will call this, I'll say file name is, let's call it test program, or no, tutorial program. Okay, and then I'll make the date February 24th, 2014. And then I'll make author Bijix, and finally I'll make the description, and I'll say the program for the tutorial. Okay, so now that we have our comments done, we can also make a header, and like this, both the % and also slash and asterisk will also do the trick. But yeah, so that's basically what that does. Now we're gonna get to the only two commands I'm gonna show you this tutorial, and those two commands are put and get. So these they sound pretty self-explanatory. I'm pretty sure they are. Put will put any text on the screen. So I'll write hello world, which is the coder's first ever line of text that they always put on. So you have to always do this one. It's like ritual. And then when you run it, it will say hello world. And then, yeah, so that's the put. I can write under it, put goodbye world. I don't know why I wrote that, but sure. And then that will come up under it because it was under it in the next line. Now, other things for put, you can go down and write put skip, and by putting put skip and then under it put see you later, then when you run it, it will put a skip between a break in the coding. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Now something else again, when you have these texts, it's a really good, this is something I just learned, but if you want this line to continue up here, then you put 2 dots over here. And by doing that, that will tell the program, I want this line and this line to be on the same line. So when you run it, hello world, goodbye world will be on the same line. Now you may want to put a space between there so it looks right. But yeah, that's basically it. Okay, so that's it for this tutorial. Actually, I'm not going to get to it yet. I'm going to do that in the next tutorial because it has something to do with variables. And I'll see you soon on the next tutorial, which I'll follow you today as well. Good day.